Hello, story lovers, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a sunny adventure filled with mystery and fun. Let's begin our tale, The Missing Beach Treasure. Emily and Daniel could hardly contain their excitement as their family arrived at Sunny Cove Beach for spring break. The golden sand stretched for miles, and the ocean sparkled under the bright sun. "Race you to the water!" Daniel shouted, dashing toward the waves. Emily giggled and ran after him, the warm sand tickling her toes. After a refreshing swim, their dad called them over. He was holding a weathered, rolled-up piece of parchment tied with a seaweed ribbon. "Look what I found tucked in this driftwood," he said, his eyes twinkling. He carefully unrolled it, revealing a hand-drawn map. An X marked a spot near a group of tall, rocky cliffs at the far end of the beach. Below it, a riddle was scrolled, "Where the sun sleeps and the rocks sing, a hidden treasure the tides will bring." A treasure map! Emily and Daniel gasped in unison. Their imaginations immediately went wild. Was it pirate gold? Ancient jewels? They begged their parents to let them go on a hunt, and their mom and dad, always up for an adventure, happily agreed. "All right, you two," their dad said, handing the map to Emily. "Lead the way, treasure hunters." The family set off, with Daniel pretending to be a lookout, shielding his eyes and scanning the horizon. "No pirate ships in sight, Captain Emily," he'd report. Emily studied the map, her brow furrowed in concentration. They passed families building sandcastles, people flying colorful kites, and dogs joyfully chasing frisbees. The sounds of laughter and crashing waves filled the air, making their quest feel even more magical. As they approached the rocky cliffs, the riddle echoed in their minds. "Where the sun sleeps," Emily pondered aloud. "The sun sets in the west." She pointed towards the direction where the sun was beginning its slow descent towards the horizon. "And the rocks sing," Daniel added, tapping on a large, hollow-looking boulder. When the waves crashed against it, the water rushing through its crevices made a low, whistling sound. "It sounds like singing," he exclaimed. They knew they were close. The X on the map was right at the base of the largest singing rock. They started digging with their hands and shovels, their hearts pounding with anticipation. The sand was cool and damp as they dug deeper and deeper. Suddenly, Emily's fingers hit something hard. "I found it! I found it!" she yelled. Working together, she and Daniel carefully unearthed a small wooden chest. It was old and covered in barnacles, but it was beautiful. With bated breath, they lifted the heavy lid. Inside, nestled on a bed of soft dried seaweed, wasn't gold or jewels. Instead, there was a collection of the most stunning seashells they had ever seen. There were iridescent abalone shells, perfectly spiraled conch shells, and dozens of smaller shells in every color of the rainbow. Tucked among them was another small rolled-up note. Emily picked it up and read it aloud. "The ocean's greatest treasure is not gold, but the beauty it shares and the stories it holds. May you always cherish the sea." Emily and Daniel looked at each other and smiled. It wasn't the treasure they had expected, but it was something far more special. They carefully carried their chest of shells back to their family spot on the beach. As the sun finally dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in brilliant shades of orange, pink, and purple, they sat together, admiring their find. They realized the map's creator was right. The true treasure wasn't a chest of riches, but the adventure they had shared, the memories they had made, and the natural beauty of the ocean they had discovered together. That evening, the family agreed it was the best spring break they had ever had. All thanks to a mysterious map and the real treasure of Sunny Cove Beach. What a wonderful story about finding what truly matters. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this adventure, Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a new story. We'll see you next time.